All right, who's the real dad? I have no qualifications to do this, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Let's get it.
I'm a dad.
Yes,
I'm
you
a dad.
are.
I am a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
I'm a dad.
Okay, first off rip, I feel like they're throwing this this youngin in here to throw us off, so I'm guessing he's a dad. And then my first prediction is gonna be this guy right here. Yeah. He is not a dad, bro. Yeah, bro.
First thing I want to do is look at the bags under
He's not a
everybody's
dad.
eyes.
No way.
Be here. Yeah, okay, all right, that's pretty good. Maybe we're just all tired. Yeah.
Are these everybody's only kids, or do people have more?
Only.
We have more.
Let's
I
see.
have a lot. So this is one of six.
This is
I
my
have
only
6
dad.
total.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is my only
no, he's the
dad.
second oldest.
Bruh. Did he just pay you to say that shit? You getting a cut? Are you getting a cut if he wins to say it? He's my only dad? Nah, I'm not believing it.
I'll take notice. How old did you say you were again?
I'm 33.
33,
The 2 older are from my husband's first marriage.
Okay.
So we have also a 14-year-old.
For me, I was like 6 kids. That's a lot to be a step parent. So I think that was one of the things that I wasn't too sure
Nah.
about. You know, someone wanting to be a step.
You're not gonna lie about 6 kids. No, no, no.
That's nice, man. Yeah.
You're not gonna lie about 6 kids.
Truly.
I've got one other. I've got a son. He was just
Truly.
1 month old.
Facts.
Dante, and
Facts.
then her.
Facts.
I have 2. This is my
Facts.
oldest, and then my daughter. She's 7 years old. So those are the only 2 that I have right now. I do want at least 3 more. And I want to have 5. Just keep
3
going.
more.
Families here.
Stop at
for
2,
it.
bro. That's enough.
I don't have them.
I got one more. Same thing. He's 7, and he's the last one. 2 is
Yeah,
enough.
this guy knows what's up. The last one. Only 2, bro. You don't need more than 2.
Basically.
I'm curious, like, what's
Okay.
the most shocking thing, or maybe most difficult thing about fatherhood? Because that's something maybe we can all.
A football team, bro. A football team. Like, you might want a football team, bro. But that's something that, even if your wife or whatever is like down, you guys might want to take a look and make sure that you guys know the effects of having that many kids, bro. Make sure she's really okay with it. Fuck.
Can relate to.
I think for me is I didn't feel like a dad. It was more like a school project. Like, oh, I just gotta make sure it's all right. He survives the day.
First, I thought it was him because like he was kind of tossing the kid around. I was like, oh Jesus, it's got to be like an uncle type figure.
The part that's probably comes the hardest is the growing up part. It seems kind of cheesy, but really, like, every day she does something new. There was one weekend that we had
Hold
a
on,
nice
hold on,
little
hold on.
weekend. Me and
Look,
my wife
look,
did
look,
something
look,
new.
look. Look. Shit. Look.
Really, like,
Okay. We got contact, no contact, no contact. Okay, so these older kids are not. Never mind.
every
It's
day
just
she
the older
does something
kids.
new. There was one weekend that we had a nice little weekend, me and my wife, and she was with my parents. And she came back that weekend knowing a few more words, and I was upset that I missed that. Like, just those little moments that you miss. And like, I don't ever want you to take her again. You can't. No. I don't want her learning anything else at your house.
Yeah, that would suck, bro. Hey, I'm talking. Imagine, bro, you try to get you finally get some time with your wife. You finally get time with your partner, and then you give your baby to like your mom or whatever, your parents, the grandparents, and boom, learn how to talk or learn how to walk or do something that is like a huge milestone and you miss it. Nah, that would suck, bro. I'm like be like this on my baby at all point in time, bro.
What's wrong?
I think the hardest thing for me was learning how not fragile like kids are, because like
that's so
you always hear about like all the fun stuff that you get to do with kids and play with them and stuff, but you never.
And I know I'm right about my guess, bro, because watch.
Because like
that's so
you always hear about like all the fun stuff that you get to do with
Because
kids
look,
and play with them.
This guy, the guy that I guessed, bro, he hasn't said a word.
And stuff, but nobody ever talks about how
But this is true though. Kids are not as fragile as you would think, unless they're like babies and their heads are like really fragile.
when you hurt them, how it's gonna affect you. Like the first time you drop them, you're playing a little too rough.
Dude, this guy's definitely a dad. Look at that, bro.
But you're tough, right? Yeah.
I'm always so concerned about this little girl. I'm like, dude, like everybody, I'm
Okay, it could be them, but I think she's just nervous because he's just giving off dad. You know what I'm saying?
Always making sure they're washing their hands, like making sure they're like, oh, you didn't pet any dogs, did you? Oh,
Okay, listen. People don't understand this, bro. I always gotta say this, bro. If you are too protective of your child, if you are shielding them from everything, washing their hands, keeping them away from all germs, they're gonna be more susceptible to getting sick and more susceptible to being less healthy, bro. You gotta let your kids get a little dirty, get a little roughed up. You gotta let them, bro. It's good for them in a decent manner. Of course, you don't want them to be like jumping off trees and shit, but like, let me tell you something, bro. Do not be overprotective of your baby when it comes to like dirt and germs and stuff like that, because it will hurt them in the long run. Trust me.
I can't.
I was
Trust
having
me.
second thoughts on Elijah too, only because he was younger than him.
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Yeah, of course you would say that because you're a child. But listen, you have not said a damn thing. Y'all are so quiet. The only thing that was said between these two is, he's my real only dad. Nah, bro.
That Elijah's also suspicious. I think I'm gonna have to piggyback off that too. Like the not just emotional toll, but like the physical toll. Like you're not just physically there for your child, like you're emotionally there for them all the time. They become a mini, like this is my mini me, essentially, right? Like everything, my values and everything becomes him, right?
It looked like
Okay. Not real.
they were like uncle nephew, because
Yes,
they were
dude.
like playing around a lot and
Yes, dude.
Also, that Nathan and Aiden were wearing matching necklaces. Everything is both harder and easier than I.
Okay, matching necklaces. I'm not really sure if that's a factor that I would consider in any of this, bro. To be anything, bro. I mean, that could be an uncle, but then again, why would your uncle be matching necklaces unless they're really close? But that could be your son, which makes a lot of sense. But no, they are giving like, yeah,
I
uncle
expected it to
and
be.
nephew.
So it's like a lot of like. the
I'm an uncle
mechanics
and a
of,
bunch
like,
of kids, bro.
I have 3 under 3, so like putting them into the car is like so difficult. But then everyone's like, "Oh, how are you like doing bedtimes and stuff?" And it's like,
Kevin. They're running out Kevin,
Kind of like sitting down instead of just putting
Elijah.
him to the side.
I voted for Nathan because I just didn't get that dad energy from him, from somebody who would have had their kids so young and gone through all the things that dads do go through for the first time.
Listen, bro. Look, I paused it perfectly on the ad. They're all wrong. I think Elijah's a dad. To be honest, man, because they would put him in here to throw us off because he's young. Oh my gosh, bro. Look, I literally had the skip button. I literally had it in my hands, bro. I sold. There we go.
surprised because I thought it was gonna be Elijah, but they all voted for us because Austin's son voted for us.
For those of you who are at the birth of your child,
what is this kid
or
talking
those of you
about,
who were
bro?
there for part of the pregnancy, what was that experience like for you?
For her, because first kid, you take all those classes.
What is
and
this kid
things. We did,
talking
like,
about, bro?
Hypnosis classes to help mom get through it. And then
Hypnosis,
none of
bro.
it happened the way that we trained for it. It didn't happen that way. And I was getting yelled at, and she was screaming. I was just trying to be nice and quiet and just whatever you need. And she was like, "I need you to go away." I'm like, okay.
Anybody
So-
faint?
Yeah,
no
bro.
No,
I didn't realize it till they were focused on her. I'm so focused on her, and every doctor in the
I'm
room was looking
tired.
at me, and I'm like, "Hey, like game time," and they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then I sat down and realized, like, "Oh no, I'm not."
Yeah, you have to play it off for her.
Yeah, because if I'm going, like, it's
Yeah.
her time to shine.
Yeah.
I gotta sit back and be the supportive dad. And
Nice,
wasn't
W
there for
mans, bro.
pregnancy.
Yeah, bro. If your wife is pregnant, bro. If your wife gets pregnant, your wife has a kid, bro. And you want to be lazy. Okay, let me say something. If you guys want a kid, right? Even if it's her idea, bro. If you agree to it and your wife's pregnant and you decide to be lazy, you decide to say you don't want to do this thing for her. If you get mad at her because of her cravings or what she wants to do, bro, I am not gonna lie, bro. You are such an L, bro. You're such an L, bro. You're such an L, bro. Be there for her, bro. She's about to birth your child. You know how hard it is? You know how hard it is? And look, bro, I'm not trying to glaze, bro, but let me say something. I got a girlfriend, bro. Love you. And I know for a fact that I would do anything and everything for her, especially when she's pregnant.
because I was step parent and foster, but I will say when I was in the process of like dating a guy with kids, I Google searched like gay stepdad, like looking for books.
Oh,
Do not do that.
I want to know. What did it say?
I was front line.
What did it say? I want to know.
Shout out my girlfriend. She was pushing, and it didn't seem like she was. So all the doctors are like, good push, good push. And I was like,
Yeah,
really?
that's the thing. Is like everybody always talks about the yelling noise. Like you see it in the movies, but the reality is when they're pushing, it's more like
Yeah.
a clench.
I was
Yeah,
like,
bro.
are you doing it?
Yeah, bro, they push too, bro. And then they be shitting, bro. Your girl be shitting. Your girl be shitting, bro, when she's giving birth. That's just facts.
Good job, though, baby.
During the
It's not a problem, bro. Don't let that gross you out, bro. Have a kid. Hold her hand.
pregnancy stage, so I was 19, so I was a sophomore in college, and that was
19?
probably the most difficult part because I was in a fraternity too, and they were all going out, and everybody was doing their
19?
thing, and I was so left out.
Is that your dad?
Yes, that's my dad.
It's his one and only real special amazing dad.
His name is Nathan. I kind of had some beef with Dominic.
Just because, like, hey, bro, I don't got beef with this kid, bro. Just because you know his name does not mean anything, bro. Bro, I know my homie's name. Does that mean he's my dad? Sometimes, no, bro.
Because he was all asking me questions like, are you sure he's your dad? I was like, yes, I'm sure he's my dad.
You know your dad's name. That's
Yeah,
a
and
good
he's
start.
27 years old.
His relationship with
That doesn't
Aiden
mean anything, bro. Get with this like collar shirt. Let me chill, bro.
seems
Let me
more
chill.
of one
Let me
of
chill, bro.
two brothers. You can just kind of see in the way they interact, the way they look at each other.
Yeah, it's really. I know. I was gonna say the same thing, bro. It's really the way they interact, the way they talk, the way they look. It's brothers or uncle or something like that, bro.
Come here.
I know I'm
You
pausing the
know
video a
why.
lot, bro, but I got a lot of input.
Yeah, you need to pay taxes and stuff.
What's
Brother.
your earliest memory of your dad?
Brother, bro, you got a spot on, bro.
Earliest thing you remember?
I remember like him trying to make me laugh, but that wouldn't really work with me.
Oh, I'm funny.
Something was off about him. He just wasn't really communicating with his daughter.
Give us your best dad joke.
Oh man, yeah, I'm not funny.
That was pretty funny.
Well, you know when a joke becomes a dad joke, right? When it becomes apparent.
Okay, that was a good one. All right.
How about you? What's your favorite memory?
So I was with my mom a lot, that basically whole entire week. I was able to see my new baby sister, and I finally saw her. I was excited. Let me spend most of the time with you guys.
Think you can find out who's the fake daddy?
Well, subscribe to the channel.
Don't say it like that, bro. That word is ruined. Don't say it like that.
Find out. Now let's get back to the video.
Do I think I can find out? What do you think I've been watching for? I'm just nice. No, bro, I'm trying to figure it out. But don't say daddy, bro. It's ruined, bro.
Kid pat Nathan on the back, and I was like, ooh, nah, we didn't like that.
Just seemed to me like Aiden
I do pat my dad on the back when I was younger, I think, bro.
answered like that was really his dad. So that made me question my whole thing. And then at the last minute when we go up to vote, I'm like, I don't think it's Nathan anymore. So that's why I wrote down Nikki.
Yeah, and I know I'm right too.
Confident that you already caught the mole.
They're gonna say
end the
no,
game
but it's
now.
definitely.
But if the majority has doubt, the game will continue.
Oh.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue
Hello?
playing the game.
Oh, continue playing?
Yeah.
That's 2 out of 5. Okay. So we will not continue
Damn, bro.
the game.
They're not
If the
continuing.
lights
Wait,
turn
wait,
green,
wait.
you have voted the mole out. And you win. If the lights turn red, the liar's still in the square, and you lost.
Wait.
3,
Nah.
2, 1.
I knew it. It's gonna be him too. It's gonna be him too. It's gonna be him too. I knew it, bro. I knocked my coaster
On
over.
the count of 3, if the mole can step forward and
Raise
reveal
your hand. Oh,
himself,
nah, not you.
along with
You,
his partner in crime. 3, 2, 1.
I knew it. I knew it.
Good job, guys.
I messed up.
I knew it.
I knew you were gonna let me down from the beginning. I was trying so hard, but I
I
knew
knew
like,
it.
a 27-year-old, he's just gonna let me down.
Thank you. We practiced for way longer than I want to admit, so we had a lot of fun.
How are you?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, we're brothers.
Brothers.
Okay, got it.
I knew it, bro.
You almost got me at taxes, though.
I had my intuition from the beginning, and guess
Me too.
dad brain's a thing.
I'm not even a dad, bro. I hope not. I'm not even a dad, bro, and I got that dad brain too. Hey, look, listen, man. If you got that right, tell me below in the comments, man. If you didn't get it right, trash. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this reaction video, another reaction video. We're gonna be doing a lot of different kind of stuff like this, and make sure to check out my video that I just posted, or my most recent one. It's a really, really, really fun brand new game. Obviously no hashtag ad because I'm not famous enough for that, but it's this new game. It's called The Finals. It's really fun on Steam. Check it out. Check out my video. Thank you. Peace.